Hello creators and welcome to your complete guide to using motion array templates in Adobe Premiere Pro for 2025. If you want to create professional high impact videos without spending hours on complex motion graphics, you are in the right place. Because Motion Array is a massive library of pre-built editable projects that can instantly elevate your work. We're going to go through the entire process from finding the perfect template to customizing and exporting a final video. For our real world example, we're going to create a sleek model promotional for a new video. Now we are inside motionarray.com and I want to click on start free now, and that's going to give you basically access to a lot of the already resources and different templates that Motion Array uses. Keep in mind though that if you want to use the full library, you're going to have to put or to purchase one of these subscription plans, either the video templates or the everything plan. Okay, I actually recommend the everything plan because it's going to give you access to so much more content. Okay, but yeah, first of all, you can just explore the page and you can download some templates. So let's click on start free now and just sign in with your Google account. Now the first step, guys, is finding the right template. So I'm just gonna go to video templates in here, and because we're talking about Premiere Pro, I'm just gonna select this menu here, Adobe Premiere Pro. Now guys, you have a lot of different filters that I recommend you use. Okay, for example, you have the glitch, grunge, cinematic, and so on and so on. These are like the keywords. Okay, these are like the trendy keywords. Okay, for example, glitch is gonna give you all of the templates that have like a glitch effect. Okay, which is pretty cool. And these are like kind of trendy, and you can also sort them out by most relevant, newest, or things like that. Okay, and also by duration and when it was added. In my case, because I only have like a free plan, I'm gonna click on free templates, okay, to only filter these. And also I recommend that you filter through category. Because I'm looking for kind of an intro, like an opener, I'm gonna go to intro section. Okay guys, and this is what we have. We only have one page of free items. The best stuff is really in the paid subscription. That's why I recommend that you pay for it. But yeah, I'm just gonna select this one here as an example, and I'm gonna click on download here. Okay. Now the download has already started, and I'm gonna be able to use it. Now guys, what I did was very simple. Okay, the folder that I downloaded was actually compressed, so I actually unzipped it using 7zip or WinRAR or any program like that, and I just opened the Premiere Pro project, okay, which is this one that you can see in here. Okay, it's just this one. So I just double click on it and I open it. Extremely simple. Now some templates are gonna come actually in another format, in another extension that is called MOGRT. Okay, and this kind of files you actually have to install differently, or you have to open differently. What are you gonna do? You're gonna come to Premiere Pro to just an empty project that you can open as an example, and you're gonna come to the graphics template section. If you cannot see, just go to the workspace section and just click on effects, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so just come to graphic templates, just click on install motion graphics template, and just select this file. Okay, that is going to be called like MOGRT. Okay, that is the extension of the file, and that's going to install it. It's going to take a couple of minutes, and from this very window you can just open it. As you can see, you can just drag it, okay, to your timeline. It's very easy. It's the same. But what are we going to do? As you can see, this project here is actually about, let's say, a minute or a minute something, and it kind of looks like this, okay, which is very generic, and we want to personalize it. This project seems to be made of different nested sequences, as you can see in here, okay, and we want to modify the text, the colors maybe, and things like that, okay. So we're just going to click in each of the nested sequences. For example, in this first one that says elegant, we're going to click in here, and now this whole thing is going to open, okay. And we can see that this project or this nested sequence is made of different layers. We have, for example, the color made that you can disable to see what it does. It's just like a color background. In this case, it's like a blue. We also have this one here, which is kind of this square, okay, that is kind of tracing a different path. We have the text layer and things like that. So what I recommend you do, guys, for each of these templates, for each of these projects, is that you go through each of the layers and you kind of disable them and enable them to see what each does. And you can access them individually. For example, we can access this color matte in here. then we can just double click it and we can change the color to something that we might like better. Okay, so yeah, what I would like to do now is to change this word to something else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna click in here. This is the title, you know, the title that says elegant. So we can just click on it and we can go to our text panel and we can change this word to whatever we want. Okay, for example, test. All right, and you can just change the different fonts, the size, and all of that. Okay, just you can make this completely personal. Okay, and just you can customize it to your own application. As you can see, actually, this text layer, this text, panel is made of different graphics. Not only this example word or this text, but also this whole paragraph and this motion array. So by selecting each of these graphics, you can modify each one individually. All right, guys? So yeah, that's pretty much how you can do it. In lots of these projects, you also have in the left panel in this files panel, you have like an editable files section that you can modify. As you can see, you have like the different logos that you can open and you can put something else. You can replace it with your own images. You have like the music one, which is the same. You can just open the subsequence and then just drag a certain piece of music in here, and that's gonna play. So, just play around with this kind of, beans that you have in here, mainly with the edit one, and you're going to be able to do a lot of things and to make it very personal. Okay, guys? So that's pretty much how you can do it, and I hope that you like it. Thank you so much.